Shalom, Kol Haloyim Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachakudash, the belongers to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, we're going to watch this video real quick from TikTok concerning what's going on in Virginia. Then we're going to watch one more, Lord's will, and grab some precepts. But the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, like the scriptures say. And so what we're going to show is basically a result of just that.
Are children in Virginia disappearing this summer because of mass abductions? Virginia State Police say no, but that doesn't mean there's not cause for concern. You see, dozens of videos from everyday people have gone viral on social media suggesting children recently reported missing in Virginia are victims of mass abductions. Virginia State Police say there's no evidence that that is actually happening. They keep track of missing people across Virginia, including children, but what I can confirm is still concerning. State police say 88 children were reported missing in Virginia from August 3rd to August 9th. I know that number is startling, but state police say that's on average for this time of year, and many of those children are missing because they ran away from home. And usually, they return home not long after being reported missing. However, this is not to downplay the importance of finding them. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children told me about the dangers those children still face.
Potential gang recruitment, certainly violence, being the victims of violence, whether it's physical, sexual abuse, homelessness, protracted homelessness, recruitment into child sex trafficking.
The National Center says 91% of their cases are endangered runaways. Right now at WTKR.com, I have a link to the database for missing children in Virginia and across the country. If you see something, say something.
Yeah, so look how this is being spun. Look how it's being spun. The Virginia State Police say that 90 or 91% of these cases are runaway cases. And there's no evidence to suggest, that they're being abducted or taken. When you have all those videos in the beginning, she's just scrolling, or whoever's just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on TikTok, and you have dozens of people making videos saying, my niece is kidnapped, my cousin, my daughter, my brother, whoever has been kidnapped, has been abducted. But the Virginia State Police tell you, well, there's no evidence to suggest this. And 90% of these cases are just runaway. So they just ignore what people are saying. They just ignore it. And look how it's being pushed here. You know, she and this little WTKR news, they come off like they're being sincere, like they're being genuine. But people really know what's going on. People really know what's going on. Now I'm going to show you another video. And you have hella videos like this too that are circulating. In VA, you have these so-called ice cream trucks that are just floating around at night. And what are they doing in people's neighborhood at night?
More and more parents are showing videos of the ice cream man showing up in late hours of the night trying to sell ice cream to their kid. And this is a totally different ice cream truck, as you can see. This person posted this at 9:38 p.m. This truck is white. The other one was a dark blue, and there's no reason to be selling ice cream at this hour. Now, if you don't already know, there's a lot of reports in Virginia of over 50 kids missing, and the parents keep on posting videos of this ice cream truck and a few others in the area driving around to late hours. I think it's about time for the ice cream truck guys to start making videos showing that there's no reason for us to think that they're up to anything else but selling ice cream. Because people want to know what the heck is going on.
Ice cream man is parked outside my house at 9 o'clock at night. Like, there's no kids out there. Nobody's getting ice cream. He's just sitting there playing his loud ass music, and he's been there for like 15 minutes.
And parents want answers because there's literally no reason for children to be going up strange men in vehicles, buying ice cream from them in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so 9 p.m. at night, the kids that want ice cream, you getting them ready for bed at that time. 9 p.m., 9:30, whatever, it's time to go to bed. Now you have these random ass ice cream trucks rolling up. And what the hell you think they doing? They're not out there to sell no goddamn ice cream. No, you got fishy weird people and weird things happening, in which they've been happening in the world. But of course, now all of a sudden you have the cameras, you have phones, you have TikToks and things like that. So all these different situations are just being reported out there more and more. But we're living in the end right now. So a lot more weird behavior is going to keep happening. Like the scriptures say, the love of many is going to wax cold because iniquity is going to continue to abound more and more and more. But this is the result of living in a world ran by the wicked, where you have Esau and Edom ruling, and these things are allowed. And more than likely, they're influenced, and you can just really say made to do by him. I'll just word it that way, for lack of a better word or phrase. But Esau allows crap like that. We really know what's going on. They said 88 kids missing in 7 days, from August 3rd to the 9th. If you count the 3rd, that's 7 days. 88 kids missing in VA. And then the VA police have the audacity to say, well, that's normal around this time of year. It's normal? So what you're saying is this happens all the time, year after year, around the first, second week of August, is 88 kids just go, just whatever. That's normal. So we just blow it over our head or whatever. Yeah, this world is sick. It's disgusting. And a lot of you people fighting for this world, you guys are sick individuals too. To claim that you love this place, that means you have a sick mindset. If you don't see anything wrong and you want to live here. So we're going to start off with some basic precepts. Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the Bible calls the Edomites, those out here talking about their white, Caucasian, European, or whatever, the Bible refers to them, the Edomites, as the wicked. And it says God gave the world in their hands. So you have wicked individuals ruling, and now we're seeing evidence of these people, how they run the world, what their views are, what they think is okay, what they call good, what they call bad, how they believe humans should live and what they think life should really be. And we know all these kids, majority of them, sure, I'm sure some ran away, of course. But majority of them are just getting abducted. And who knows what's happening to them. These kids not coming home every week, every other week. Unless now you would have parents making videos saying, oh yeah, my child came back. My cousin, my brother, sister, whoever, they came back. Thanks, guys, for the help and for the awareness. That's not happening. It's just video after video after video. This person's missing, that person's missing. People crying in cars, asking and begging for help. Yeah, that's what's going on in this world that a lot of y'all fighting for. This is Psalm 64, verses 1-5. It says, hear my voice. It's a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And this is the point. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And this was a perfect example of just that right here. Laying snares or a trap privately, secretly, with these ice cream trucks, as if people wasn't going to catch on to it. Such, so blatant, such out there, trying to make it seem as no one's buying ice cream. People are saying it. And there were too many videos for me to scroll through and try to choose. So I just choose the first few that the Lord gave me in the spirit. But you have people in the comment section, people in other videos like, yeah, okay, no one's buying ice cream from these people. And as a matter of fact, I think this one right here, look, this one right here, basically her comment says, I'll read it. This is the man that is seen driving the ice cream truck in Virginia after 9 p.m. This photo was captured when an adult tried to approach the van to see why he was delivering ice cream at night. And he asked her if she wanted ice cream. And she said yes. And he put the jacket over his face and asked her if she was recording. This is highly indicating that he was hiding his face. This is the man that we are looking for, blah, blah, blah. Look. And who is this guy? Who is this creep? I mean, who knows? Can't really tell his ethnicity, what he looks like. But they could be from any background, hide for whatever evil, wicked purpose that they're sent out there for. But no one's buying ice cream from these people. They out there with one mission and one purpose only. They out there scouting, hunting for children. That's all it is. So we living in evil times. Things are going to get worse. Remember, if you're a part of the elect, then you're going to be okay. But that doesn't mean just because we really believe that, it doesn't mean that you don't pray. And it doesn't mean that you just don't use wisdom. No, stay circumspect. Make sure if your kids are outside, you know where they are at all times. And when it starts getting a little bit dark, all right, the scriptures told us that the love of many shall wax worse. Iniquity is going to abound. Let me bring my child inside. It's getting dark, right? But that's a snare. And now you got the devil, Esau, Edom, thinking in his mind, oh, who's going to see me? Ain't no one going to find out. We slick, right? I'm going to get it because I mentioned it twice now. This is Matthew 24 concerning these end days, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Meaning people are going to be just more sheltered towards each other because they're just not going to know. You got things like this happening. What's next? Meanwhile, the VA police department making excuses. Well, majority of these people, they're just runaways. So now in their mind, it's no big deal. They runaways. A majority of them just come home by themselves. Nah, that's not happening. And it ain't been happening. There's another video that says, I think, don't quote me on this, I was just scrolling, but it says from January up until now, it's over 3,000 children missing in VA. And I believe it, probably more, but I believe it because this is a world ran by the devil. So you can't put anything past him. There's another video I seen, and it said, a trafficking ring, I'll just say it, was caught down there in Dallas, Texas, they said. And it's really not being pushed out there in the media, but like over 200 people were caught. And then they found over 100 children. Yeah, that's recent too, within the past day or two. So this is just a wicked world that we're living in, but guess what? We're fighting for something better. We're fighting for, I'll read this, and I'm going to end off with this, Lord's will. 2 Peter 3, I'm going to get right to the point. Verses 12 and 13, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens shall be, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And that's going to be the nuclear destruction from World War III. The Bible calls that the second death. Verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, meaning refreshed heavens and a refreshed earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we're not making videos like this. We're not going out there every single Saturday or every single Friday for no reason. No, we're going out there because God promised that a new heaven and a new earth is going to be here. One where righteousness finally dwells. The laws of the Lord are being ran throughout the entire earth. It's governing the entire land. And that's what we need, especially for our people. The Bible says no more crime, no more sickness. You're not going to have to worry about where your children are going to be. You're not going to have to worry about if they're going to be safe, if some goddamn ice cream trucks are around the corner. Damn, ice cream trucks? Man. Anyway, that's it. But Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Call Loyam Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Nachak. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.